Hello guys, I hope you're having a good day. For here, we are having an amazing day. I spent the whole morning at the beach with my daughter and with some friends. And in fact, this gave me the idea of this live because I was talking with one of my friend Ursula, and I will tag you in this video because you know that this video in a way is for you, but for everyone else who has like dreams, goals, and want to reach them. And not that I have reached all my goals. This is a thing that is for me like a work to do every day. But I think this will be useful for some people, and I'm sure some of you will relate and will think, okay, oh yeah, this is some like where it's the most difficult thing for me, which is not the most difficult thing. And so that's why I wanted to share with you those mindset things. The first mindset thing that you to get what you want to have in life is first know exactly what you want. What are your real dreams? Not the dreams of people that you see or the people who are like posting online. Your own dreams. So like take a piece of paper and write down what you're wishing for. What would be your ideal life, and what you want to target, because as one of my friend, let's say, or someone I know, Clarence, this is for you, as you always saying, and you love driving, so you're like commenting on this. If you like going on a car and you don't put your direction on your navigation system, if you don't know where the direction is, then you probably will not reach your destination. So we have like the first thing is we have to know where we are heading. And for me, where I am heading where to the point that I will buy my house with a garden where I can host retreats, and that's really where I am heading. You have to know where you will head, otherwise you cannot go anywhere. And this is the navigation thing. So the first thing, you have to know where you go. The second thing is to start. That's what I was talking about with Ursula this morning. If you don't start, you will never know if like it's working or not. You don't have to wait to like be the perfect time, like the perfect like location, perfect everything to start. No, done is better than perfect, as I'm always saying. Just start, because in fact something that we have in our mind, and honestly, like let's be honest, we have like we are saying we are giving each we are giving each no oneself, sorry, oneself excuses is, oh yeah, I will start when I will have this, or when no, not now because this is not the right time, or whatever. This will never be the right time. If you want to start, you have to start. And when I look back, I started this new business only in March or April, I think, and it's only 6 months away, and I have I'm building up what I created, and this is amazing to see that in 6 months, because I decided to start at one point, and I changed some things. I'm always doing some adjustments. It hasn't be I didn't start and it was perfect for the first moment, but I adjusted, and at the beginning I had like another idea of where I wanted to go. I'm adjusting it all the time. So don't think, oh no, I cannot start now because it's not perfect. No, you will do adjustments. You will see what you like and what you don't like. You will change. We are all changing. But if we are not starting, we are not getting anywhere. Like, it's the same. If I like Clarence, I don't know why today I think about you. If we don't put the key in the car to start the engine, we will not go anywhere. You will just stay in your parking spot. So if you want to go somewhere, just put the key and decide to start. That's the same. I also like to take the example of babies. Babies are like this, they take their first steps, they do errors, they fail, but then they stand again. So we have to do the same. We just have to start, and that's it. Then a third thing, very important, and in fact, this is why my first business didn't work. Why it didn't work? Well, because I gave up before it could have worked. So this was like my biggest mistake. In fact, my idea was good, and it could have worked. I think I was missing some confidence. I was missing some marketing skills. The mindset as well was missing. I was already in the mindset that I was failing. I was going to fail. So it's difficult, as we say, with law of attrition, to not fail if you have this kind of mentality, this kind of mindset. So don't give up. If you give up, this is like, if this is really where you want to go, you can give up something that this is not what you want to do. This is not for you. You decide, okay, after a while, this is not for you. But if you give up because, no, at the end, no, I don't get, I cannot reach what I want to do. Yes, why you cannot reach it? Because you focusing probably on other people, what those other people are doing. Oh yeah, she's reaching it already. Oh, it's so quick for her. Like, as my coach was telling me once, those horse race, how they do when they are on a race. Well, they have this, they have these shutters, I think we call them, which is enabling them not to see on the side, because I don't know if you know, but a horse can see 360. No, they can only see what's in front. So if you focus exactly on what's your goal, not the other people's lives, focus on yours. Then, and also what's really good is don't focus on what you haven't reached. If, for instance, for me, I remember at the beginning, like, I haven't done this, I wanted to do this week, but I didn't get, and I didn't get the reach I wanted. But then focus on your wins, even the small wins. And this is very important, especially at the beginning, because mindset is everything. Like, if you like, keep positive, keep thinking, okay, what's working, then you focus on this and you don't give up. Never give up. Don't do the same mistake I did with my first business. I gave up too early, and it could have been an amazing business, doing like something that I loved, but I gave up too early. So that's the third thing, like mindset thing. Then the fourth one, go out of your comfort zone. I wanted to do, and I might do another video about like this, but this is like something, when I'm thinking again now, I remember one mentor I was on the phone with, and she was telling me, one thing I want you to do is to go network, to go like send 5 emails every day to new people, so that you can like maybe be featured in other podcasts and in on YouTube, other videos or things like this. And I told her, oh, networking is not my thing. This was really out of my comfort zone. And now I love doing this. I do this every day. I send every day messaging to other people. And this is what is working for me right now. I'm like inviting to different podcasts. I have people who are going to be featured on my new YouTube channel. So this is like, this was out of my comfort zone, and now it's in my comfort zone. And each time you have to go out of your comfort zone. Then, in fact, I have 6 things, because I had forgotten one, and I have another one to say. Another thing, if you want to go, but or especially for business, where you want, is to know what is your zone of genius. Focus on this. What are you good at? What is your good thing? And then the other things, have some other people do it for you. So for me, my zone of genius, like something I love doing, is those videos. I love talking live, which in fact, this was out of my comfort zone 2 years ago. I hated it. I could not be on a video. I was super shy, and now I love doing it. But on the other hand, writing, those posts that you have to do on Facebook to like get like your messaging right and things like this. This is something that I don't like doing. So I am thinking right now of outsourcing this, because this will help me focus on what I like. Yesterday, I was planning all my posts for my group, and this like took so much energy from me afterwards, because this is not my zone of genius. This is not something that I like doing, and I took all my energy when I could take my energy to do other things, to help my clients, to do those lives, to share value with you. But no, I did other things. So know what you're good at, and outsource if, of course, if you have the way to outsource. outsource what you can to other people when it's not your zone of genius. And then the sixth thing is have a deadline. Know what you want. So again, like, know what you want and when you want it. Because otherwise, like, we all know we are kind of lazy and we will just wait just before the deadline to know what we want to do. And in fact, it's making me think about another thing, to have some small steps. Like, don't want to go from there to there. Like, it's like me. I will not get my new house tomorrow. But if I can take some small steps, save a bit of money every month, once in a while, then I will get there. But if I like, otherwise, I will focus on, I don't have my dream house. Well, yeah, it's the same again as the baby. The baby will not like walk from one day and then run. It will take some time. So baby steps again, and having a deadline, which is what I have for my book, and which is not which I'm not working much on it right now. But I know that I have the deadline that by the end of the first quarter of next year. So if you're watching this video, you have me, like, you are, like, you're witnessing that I said this. And it's very, very important as well, like, to have like some people accountable for you, so that by the end of the first quarter, I want to have my book published. But if I didn't have a deadline, then probably it could be published in 5 years or 10 years. So have a deadline for what you want, for those baby steps. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I wish you a wonderful day wherever you are, and see you next time. Bye bye. Don't hesitate to comment what you're thinking about this video.